Yeah, this is the 8th of May, 2016, and yeah, it's Sunday. I'm looking around for more of these. I'm pretty sure you couldn't see what I just held up, but don't worry, in a few more minutes you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I've been giving it some thought. I've been thinking a little bit more, basically about being with men. Yeah, I mean it. I mean, I've been giving it some thought and everything like that. Oh my god, I just found a turtle. I'm not playing. I just found a turtle. Oh my god, I just found a turtle. Oh my god, I was just looking for snail shells. Like literally, just plain snail shells, and I just saw this little tiny, cute little turtle just crawling on the ground. So I'm done looking for snail shells. Like, fuck snail shells right now. Like, a turtle? Come on, this is awesome. Literally, it's a tiny little turtle. But, it was just crawling on the ground. It's the first time I've ever seen something like this. Pardon me, these allergies are getting pretty bad. But really, I'm gonna give it some thought, being with a man. Ugh, I think that's like the 8th time I've sneezed so far. I mean it though. I've been giving it some thought. Seems like something, alright. Oh, hang on. Look at that little turtle. It's a tiny little turtle. Oh my god, it's so cute. Like, I didn't know they could be this small. This is really cute. I mean, I knew they started out small, like, on some level, but still, like, literally, it was just crawling on the ground. Like, this doesn't happen. It's so tiny. Anyway, okay, I'm done. I'm done with the whole, like, girly moment or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought, being with a man, and, you know, it's just major part of me. It's like, oh my god, that's just not me, you know? That seems, you know, that like that's never been me, ever. There are a few parts, like I said. Let me just slow down. Let me break it down. There's the part of me that's saying, you know, that's not me. You know, that's just not me at all. Not even in a parallel universe. That's not meant to be me, because it's like I know what I like. Like I said, it's like going to a restaurant. You sit down, you have your favorite meal every time because you know that's what you like. That's what you're gonna love every time. You know it. Maybe before you've tried to have another entree or another appetizer or whatever. But what happened? You didn't end up liking it. You're like, ugh, oh my god, I should have gotten the broccoli. Or whatever. I should have gotten the broccoli. Anyway. Or like the pasta or the mozzarella sticks or whatever you always have. It's the same thing. You know what you like. And again, for other people to try to tell you, oh my god, why do you get that? You know, this is so much better. You should get this. Oh my god, I don't see how you can eat that or whatever every time. Why don't you try something different? Why don't you try the guacamole or whatever? You know, whatever. It's like, you know, get out of my face. Like, why are you trying to tell me what I do and don't like? Like I said, it's like your favorite fruit or chocolate bar. How are you going to tell me what I like? Especially after you asked and I told you what I like, you know? Like, what is this right now? Like, why are you right and I'm wrong? But, that's one part of me. It is what it is. I am as I am. And two, it's like, I am so much as I am that even I know there's nothing else. Like, there's literally nothing else for me. Nothing else that I could ever be. Because that's just not me. That's just not within my future. That's not how it's supposed to be for me. And to think of anything else, it's almost scary. Because this is the only thing I've known. You understand? This is the only way I've been my whole life. So, anything else that's too much of a change, it kind of relates to the transgender thing. Anything else is too much of a change, and it's like, it's almost too good to be true that it could change somehow and actually be fine, and I could actually be happy. this huge change or whatever. You know, because that's a whole nother life. It's scary. It really is. And then plus, oh sorry, I thought I had the camera turned away. Sorry about that. You saw me blow my nose. The sun finally came out. That's good. But plus, I don't know if y'all can see that little dog. There's like a little dog like right there, like in the window, whatever. A white little poodle. He's just looking at me. And of course my tiny little turtle right there. Those are all the snail shells I've caught. They're pretty cool. But oh man, I'm gonna tell you though, like, look at that cute little thing. I'm gonna tell you. There's another part of me that's like, even though, yeah, God is like really powerful and really mighty, I still can't fully believe that even God can do something like that for me. Because, like I said, it just doesn't seem like it's anything to be different. But I realize I can also be part of the problem, because it's like, people tell me, okay, well then that's a problem. You have doubt. You're not fully believing. Another problem, someone said, well, that's also a problem. Do you want to change? Do you even want to change? And I hesitate. I hesitate because, like I said, the two reasons that I said already, it's like, okay, what's the point? It is what it is, and anything else would just be, not real anyway. It would be, it's too strange to think of anything else. And plus, I do love women. I want a good woman to hold. I want a woman to love and to squeeze, and her to do the same for me. As her woman. Like the feminine side of me, wants that. As her woman. She holds me and she squeezes me. Because she sees and she acknowledges that I'm a woman and I'm her woman. She holds me and she squeezes me a certain way and whatever. But it's like we both recognize that we're both women and we're comfortable being women, anyway, like I said, that's like feminine side of me. Of course, the masculine side of me doesn't want a woman touching me the same way that I would touch her. But, I'm the one who would do the hugging and touching or whatever in certain ways. Anyway, whatever. Silly, whatever. It's kind of silly, but yeah, that's how it is in my brain. But like I said, I hesitate when my friend is like, well, do you want to change? Sorry. Like I said, the two reasons that I said, I feel like it's like I'm already too far gone, basically. And I don't see any other way for me. Not just because it's like, this is my life. This is how it has always been. But it's like anything else would be crazy, And the third reason, like I said, I do love women. It's like I like where I'm at. Like, I feel like the whole, even though, I've had good times with the girls that I've been with. The few girlfriends I've actually had, it's like, we've had good times, and they've been there for me. There's been comfort and everything there. But, also, I can't just, some people, they're like, well, that's probably the reason God's trying to show you that, you're not supposed to be with a woman. That's why things haven't, that's why you're not still with the same girlfriend now. That's why things ended a certain way with the girlfriend, because God's trying to show you this isn't the right way for you. Okay, fine. I can see that view. I can see it. But also, like I said, I'm realizing I really feel that love is just crap. Again, because people keep making it that way. Love isn't really real anymore anyway, and love has become such a hardness already. Just in general with everybody. It's not just because we're two girls. It's because, love is just... ask anybody. They can tell you whatever sex or, whatever gender they identify as or whatever sexuality or, whatever. Eye color, fingernail length. They can tell you, yeah, I've had my fair shares of tough times in love too, and I've had my great ones. So yeah, I feel like, love is kind of scattered on its own. I can't really fully say that's God, but I can see that view. I can see it. I can see their point in it, when they say that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's like maybe in time. Not just because I do believe that God can do really great things. But I feel like, maybe I could, like, try dating guys, maybe again. Doesn't mean I'll be in love with it. I mean, I'll try to be. That's the thing. Like, I'll really try. But I just don't feel like, I'm not really with it. And like I said, I see how this is the problem. Because it's like, look, it's like, when you go into something already having your set agenda, having your set ways of how something's going to be, oh yeah, look at that, little snail's trying to come out. Little snail's trying to, you see that little thing? See that little, it's trying to come out. When you go into something already having a set way of how you feel it's going to be, of course you're not going to end up liking it. So it's like I have to go into it with an open mind, just be steady with it, just be okay with it. I can't go in feeling how I usually do about men. Especially even the first few thoughts I have about relations with men. I'm not just saying sex, but, trying to, be with a man romantically, like, see, it throws me off. And it's out of place. It's, like, unproportional. Look at this tiny little, cute little snail. But anyway, like I was saying, it's like, look at those cute little eyes. Or whatever they are. Anyway, it's like, I feel like maybe I have to let it go and, like, stop being stubborn or whatever and just give into it. Just, like, literally, I'm not trying to be corny, but literally let Jesus take the wheel, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. It's literally, like, sometimes you just have to throw your hands up and let God handle things, like, give it up to God. And that's what my mom says. Like, she's even told me, it's even said it in the Bible, like, God has said himself, sometimes I have to go ahead of you to plan for you. Like sometimes I have to go a few steps ahead of you to plan more for you. And that makes me feel really safe. Makes me feel really safe. Every time I remember that, like, it just makes me feel really safe. Makes me feel really good and really safe. It's beautiful, almost. But, to me. Anyway. I guess I'll just try to, when I get more into it, the swing of things, when I actually allow myself to be, to be comfortable with being with a man like that, sorry, there's a wasp. Oh my god, I had to get out of there. Okay, I know on camera, if I rewatch this video, it's gonna be really lame. That what just happened is gonna seem really lame. And like you saw my face change, because I know you did. And like I got up like all lamely. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, but I made sure to grab my little turtle. Anyway. I grabbed like 8 snails. There were a few snails in those shells. I know there were. Like I said, I already showed you one of them moving. Look at this cute little turtle. Cute little thing. Anyway. Yeah. If I do give this whole dating guys a try thing, like, I have to go into it with an open mind if I expect anything, like any real results from it. I don't know, it's kind of like working out. Like, it's kind of like working out, because if you go into, oh man, this isn't working, this is stupid, I'm not going to make any change, any progress, and then you go in there, you're sloppy, your form is off because you're not concentrating. You're only concentrating on how much you suck, or how much you can't lift, or how much you're going to fail, or how much it's not going to work. Of course it's never going to work, It's like, you just gotta let things be as they will, and then you'll just open your eyes, and then things will have changed so much for you. But unless you stop being stubborn, and unless you, take your own judgment how you think things are going to be out of the way, then you'll never know. Anyway, whatever. This whole, like, Jesus and God and, God, Christian, I guess, whatever, God relationship stuff, I'm going to admit, it's not always going to be as big on my mind. Of course not. Sometimes what's going to be big on my mind is transition and whether or not I still want to do it. Sometimes it's going to be girl. Sometimes it's going to be relationships. Sometimes it's going to be money. Sometimes it's going to be my job. Sometimes it's going to be my car or my motorcycle or motorcycle classes or my scooter. Whatever I end up having in the future. Or sometimes it'll just be about clouds. Whatever is on my mind. Yeah, really. Or books I have to read for college. I don't know. Welding. My certificates that I'm going to get in college. I don't know. Anyway, right now, this is one of the videos that this is on my mind right now. This is the side I'm exposing. And yeah, that's about it. I'm also going to add in another quick thing. So I do work out. I work out my arms and everything, really. I'm sure you saw that come out of my nose. I'm not kidding. Anyway, whatever. I'm pretty sure you remember at one point I was really into working out, like everything, right? Like I made a whole list, like all throughout the week. Like what was it? Monday was like my abs, Tuesday was cardio, Wednesday was legs, Thursday was chest, and then Friday was arms. Saturday was going to be arms too. And then Sunday was going to be like yoga, like, stretching and relaxing. And because you have to take care of your mind, too, as well as your body, I had it all planned out. I forgot out my shoulders and my triceps and, the traps. I forgot out, I left that out. But I'm saying I eventually gave up on working out my whole body because I realized I was trying to accommodate this image I had for this really masculine built form in my head, but I forgot, I'm not on testosterone yet. So this image of, like, I see all these other T guys who are on T and other cis guys, they're masculine built. I'm not going to have that. So I'm really just wasting my time because my body is going to be gooey and fleshy and all soft as it was made to be. Even if I work it out and it gets really rock solid hard, it's not going to be the same as this other guy who is, again, naturally, built as a guy. Again, his body has natural beauties that's planned out for him to look a certain way versus mine. My body's supposed to look another way. No matter how much I try to make it look this way, you understand, it's never going to be that way. So again, it just made me realize, it brought me back to reality. It's always this constant disappointment I was going to have for it anyway, so I just basically, I threw it away. I threw away the plans for working out everything, and I stuck with working out my arms. And I've gotten pretty good. I love my arms. Part of me wish they can get bigger, more masculine looking. That's really the thing. I wish that I can have the veins and everything popping out of my arms, but again, that room is the feminine side of me that wants a more feminine look as far as my arms. So it's kind of like a on and off, again, push and pull kind of thing. Nothing really ever gets done because I start and then I end up going back on it because it goes against the other part of me. If I act more on the feminine side that wants to be more soft and wants to wear this or dress like this, within the moment or that day, then sneeze. Anyway, no, I'm messing around. Then that goes against the masculine part of me that, is obviously so different on its own and doesn't want any parts of femininity. So like I said, it's really back and forth, and I know I need to get it together and be more set, but yeah. I'm trying to, and I know it'll be easier when my hair goes out and gets more neutral and is able able to be made more feminine looking that day. As soon as my hair goes out and I feel more comfortable, I feel like it looks more feminine for me, then of course I'll be comfortable. I feel like more comfortable at least, or more open to, being read as feminine, and also, what is it? Just dressing more feminine, also feeling feminine within, and like feeling beautiful and pretty, like a female should. I feel like, she should love her body. Like, your body's a temple. Oh my god, the same wasp has followed me. Oh my god, there's a wasp. Anyway, I just took off my shoes and I had to put them back on again because the wasp is here again. Anyway, you understand? Like I said, that's more like a religious way of looking at it. But your body's a temple. Temples are sacred. They're held dear. They're kept clean. They're worshipped. They're idolized. You don't mistreat your body. And that may even be why, suicide is, because I just thought, maybe that's why suicide is also considered a sin, because that's the ultimate damage you can do to your body, is to kill it, or to even self-harm your body. So, anyway, like I said, more spiritual, religious, whatever, Christian, religious mumbo-jumbo, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. Like, I would hear sometimes from other people, and I'd be like, whatever, and I'll blow it off, because I didn't want to hear it, I didn't want to be bothered with that. But now, I'm coming around, and I'm actually being more open, and I'm actually like, I'm actually okay with that. Like, I'm actually okay with hearing it. Yeah, I'm actually more open to listen to it. And again, I find logic and I find truth to what they're saying, and it's interesting. It's interesting, the religion stuff. Anyway, I'm really getting into it, it seems. But I still have to find my Bible somewhere in the closet. But really, yeah, I guess that's about it. Like, I've been giving it some thought, like being a man, but I doubt it, and to be honest, I'm gonna keep an open mind about it. I'm gonna try to, maybe give it some thought, but I feel like that'll be better. Trying to date men, I feel like that'll be better. Like I said, I have to first stop working out my arms, because I know, to me, it's really not even that attractive when a girl looks really muscular. Not really. Not too muscular. And I know that if a man who wants a woman, they're going to want a certain version of a woman. They're not going to want this woman who's pretty, but then, her arms are really muscular looking. It's not attractive. Again, it takes away from the femininity. Even I know that. And personally, I know that because, again, I know that from my own attraction to women. So anyway. And plus, like I said, I'm going to have to grow out my hair more. I'm going to have to look a little bit more feminine. A little bit more softer, at least. And actually give into that version of me. Oh my god, look, a squirrel! Anyway, seen all kinds of animals today. But once the whole dating men thing fails, at least when I've got myself all pretty and all soft looking, all feminine or whatever, once I actually give in more to that side of myself. Because, I feel it. Like I've already said, I feel that it's still there. And I'm already, feminine, really feminine sometimes. It scares the hell out of me. Sometimes when I'm not trying to be feminine. Like I said, there are feminine parts of me that aren't going to be removed. Whether I take testosterone or not. There are things about me that are feminine and they're going to stay that way. And again, you can even say that it's meant to be that way. But anyway, I feel like once I get more feminine, that'll also create an interesting chapter in my love life with women, dating women. Because, what was it? Okay, in the beginning I was more feminine or whatever. Then I was kind of I was a STEM. I was in between. I could be feminine, really soft looking, then I could be really masculine looking, the next few days or whatever. Sometimes I was a blend of both. I was kind of androgynous or whatever. Sometimes I just felt like nothing. I was I'm just me. I don't know if I feel more feminine or masculine. I don't know. And it wasn't me because I was trying to make up my mind about it. I wasn't let me see what I can come up with. No, like I said, it wasn't as ridiculous as that. It was literally just how I felt. I would wake up and going throughout the day, and I'd be I just don't really feel like anything right now. I'm just bland. I feel like nothing. but I knew I was still here, I'm still alive, so I obviously know I'm me, like I'm me, and I know I am, so I guess I'm just me. Like I said, I don't feel like the more feminine version of me or the more masculine. I'm just a blob, almost. I'm here, that's all I know. I'm just me today, I'm literally just me. Like I said, then I was more masculine, then I was really more masculine, and I'm still pretty much really masculine looking. Like I said, but the really feminine parts of me haven't gone away. Some little feminine attributes. And of course, my feminine body has not been erased, no matter how hard or how masculine or detached from my femininity I feel. So, yeah. And now I feel myself coming back a little bit to the femininity, just a touch, but I still don't express it in my clothing. Maybe I still have a lot of my older clothes, like my other feminine clothes. Maybe I'll put that stuff on again. Like I said, my hair has to grow out a certain way, and I have to be able to spruce it up, and be able to actually make myself feel pretty again. But to be honest, yeah, I doubt that the whole pretty, softer version of myself is going to come out. Because, like I said, I'm just not feeling it. I don't personally feel very, very purdy and everything like that. Not really. I'm very, very, very. I feel grounded in my masculinity right now. That's what I'm comfortable with, and everything's cool as it is. Like I said, I do feel this uprising, though, of, like I said, in the future, what's probably going to end up happening. But, what else was I going to say? It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot to take on and everything. It really is. But I know it's not going to happen overnight, I'll just have to give myself time and see what happens for me. Yeah, that's all I have to do, just see what happens. Oh, such a cute little turtle. Oh my god, such a cute little turtle. Anyway, that's really all I have. Maybe in the future I'll end up dating men, maybe. But I doubt it, I doubt it. I mean, I'll have to be open to it eventually. I'll have to at least try it and be willing to try it to actually have some sort of success. Whether the success is, hey, I actually can date men and, be in love with a man and actually be comfortable, within myself. Or the success is to find out, yeah, I'm totally never doing this again. I am, in fact, with women all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there is absolutely still nothing here with men, and wasn't meant to be. But at least, like I said, in the future, when I get all feminine or whatever again, at least I'll be all feminine and sexy and hot, for the women. Once I actually figure out, hey, I made a mistake. What the hell am I doing here with a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I feel like some things sometimes they're not meant to be a natural fit for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool for this person, but it's not cool for me. Some things versus other things are just more of a natural fit, depending on who you are. And anyway, another thing I want to say about the whole God thing and being gay, it scares me. I've never been one to be scared of it, ever. The whole religious version of being gay, I never gave it a thought religiously, and the whole, burning in hell thing, and the flames, and whatever. But I've been looking into more and more things about it, and about hell, and people have claimed to have been there, and exorcisms, and demons inside of people, whatever. And it's made me wonder, what if there's a demon inside me, and what if, I don't know, like, what if, I don't know. I mean, I feel fine, but anyway, whatever. The whole hell thing, I mean, it brings me back, like, no matter what, no matter how good I think I am as a person, it still doesn't matter, because homosexuality will be dealt with, eventually. And again, this is stuff that I never said. I never wanted it to be said around me. I was like, okay, just go on somewhere. You're just crazy religious person babbling on. No, but really? actually believe it now. And it isn't scary that no matter what, I'm still doomed to burn and burn forever. And there's nothing I can ever do about it. And I'm just left with looking up at other people in heaven, you know, while I'm on fire, while I'm being beaten or something. It just... Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, it does. It does scare me. Oh, stupid allergies. Oh my god. I'm trying to rub my eyes, but I can't even rub my eyes because, my glasses. Yeah. Okay. Something interesting. I just think this turtle peed on me. I really think it just peed on me. Because there's water, coming out of its butt right now. Or whatever. I really don't know. This turtle also has one eye open right now. Stupid allergies. My eyes are watering. Yeah, that scares me. It does, the whole burning in hell thing, and no matter what I can do, it's like, unless I get rid of being homosexual or whatever, unless I relinquish myself and repent or whatever, unless I actually follow God's natural plan and order of things and be with a man, and let a man actually be with me and touch me and lust after me and all this stuff, well then, it doesn't matter how good I am. It's like, God's gonna take care of me on earth and give me a few happy events on earth and protect me and keep me safe as long as I'm still here on earth, as long as I'm still living until it's my time to go. But when it's my time to go, come Judgment Day, he's still gonna take me to hell. He's still gonna allow me to go to hell because it's like, at the end, didn't I still go against his wishes? Yeah. It is. It's something to think about. Anyway, I guess that's really all I have to say right now. It is something. Something to think about. Like I said, it's depressing, it brings me down, and it's scary. And thinking even farther into the future. Even the woman I end up being with, it's like she's doomed too. We're together and we're happy together, right? We feel in love with each other and we feel happy, but happiness, it doesn't really mean anything because the beautiful woman that I have and I love in front of me, she's still going to also burn in hell, and her soul, her spirit is going to be forever tortured, and anyway. I'd hate to put another girl through that. It's like, I don't know. Alright, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. This little turtle is so tiny.